Lornechill here. Now, I just wanted to get this word out, and it's about our ongoing situation that's going on in the world right now. How there is a media blackout going on in America. How the truth is being kept from the American people. I want to get the word out on how there's a financial situation going on as well. The financial system, global financial system, is in a downward spiral. Now, America is said to be between well over 19 to between 70 trillion in debt. Now, when you're at this number, there's no coming back from it. Now, news just came in too that the global food supply is looking scarce. And it's something to keep an eye on. It's all part of the elite's agenda to have a cashless society and to have an obedient population. It's one of their key elements in creating chaos and turmoil and suffering is to flood the markets full of oil. This is what happened. It weakened the dollar and it affected a lot of things. Now there is a situation going on in the South China Sea as well. And there's a military buildup that was happening in Saudi Arabia. It was supposed to end on the 10th of March. And that involved 350,000 troops, tanks, jets, helicopters, as well as in Korea, where there's military drills and operations going on as well, involving 350,000 troops. Now, these elites have this financial system rigged to affect billions of people, and they're pushing forward with this agenda. Saudi Arabia and USA was said to have talks last week about the invasion of Syria, which is said to be imminent. World War III. Ground zero would be Turkey, Saudi Arabia, and Syria. And it's said that war could start out in the South China Sea too. Disputed islands. Now, why is the USA out there? Because this affects their TPP, transatlantic, and all that regions, and it's affecting their business. The One Belt, One Road, Silk Road movement, leading that is Russia and China. So now the elite doesn't like this. So they're stepping in now. They're stepping in finally in the South China Sea after China took advantage of the window that they had when USA was over in Syria, which they still are, and they're going to spend another $40 billion over the next 10 years, persuading Israel to move into the Middle East, where there's a mass amount of resources underground, of course. Now, whether they're trying to push forward with their Greater Israel plan, it might still be in the works, but they're pushing forward one more time to train these so-called moderate rebels, which are the ones behind the beheadings of Muslims and Bible believers. Now, the West, too, are going to be targeted. Now, they're going to target anyone that supports the Constitution, anyone that supports the tyranny that is going on in Syria, in the Middle East. Globally, we're going to be affected if this happens. So keep an eye on the global financial system as well as Turkey, Saudi Arabia, and Syria, and South China Sea. Now, this is the most popular headline for the world right now, and the elite are behind it. At least they're behind the financial turmoil that we're feeling right now. Most likely, well, they're going to target the West, the American people themselves, 'cause that's 300 million weapons. And they don't want to wake that up, of course. And I feel this word needs to get out. And this is just recent info that just came in not too long ago, like a day or so ago. So a shout out to Alana and of New World Order Freedom Fighters, which awoken me on my journey here, as well as check out the Native American Canadian Illuminati Freedom Fighters on Facebook. Now this word needs to get out, and it's not bullshit. You link it up on Google and it will link up. You'll find it there. Global food supply. This imminent World War III, which will affect billions of people. Chaos is going on in all four corners of the globe, thanks to the British Crown, the elites, higher ups, the puppeteers. Now they're demonizing Assad, president of Syria, demonizing Russia and Putin, making them out to be the aggressors, altering their true image. And yet Putin exposed the West for creating ISIS, CIA being behind that. So these headlines and these topics are something